I'm so excited about this. I completely forgot to record any type of intro or outro for this video, so I just wanted to pop in, give you a few quick notes. Number one, the tile is done. We are moved into our house. We've been living here for a month, a little bit, maybe over a month now. It is a dream and I absolutely love it. Two, this video is probably gonna have a lot of voiceovers so I can actually explain to you guys what we did during all of our time lapses, but like every time lapse you see is really long. Like the actual amount of time that it took us to do anything that you see us doing, this took forever. I just didn't have any brain. We had a million and one things happening. All I remembered to do was set up the camera and film things as we were doing them. And even at that, I was not perfect. So if you have any questions about the process, I'll try and be as thorough as I can when voicing over the video, and I've tried to make it as linear as possible. It's a lot. It's a big, messy mess. So with that, I also apologize if you're watching this and you think that it's really crappy because it kind of is. I'm getting back in the groove of things. As we do more projects, you know, I'll get it figured out. But yeah, with that being said, thanks for watching, and I hope you really love watching our primary bedroom kind of come together. It's beautiful. I love living in it. It is the most rewarding thing to walk in, and every time I'm vacuuming, I'm like, I put this floor on the ground. Like this, I laid this tile. That is my intro. I will see you at the end of the video for any additional clarifications and to actually show you the fucking bedroom. I forgot to film the floor. I literally hate myself. I forgot to film the floor before we put furniture in there. One day I was like, that's it. I am done. I need furniture in there now. And so I went and I put the bed frame up, I put the carpet down, everything, and I was just like, shoot. It looks prettier with our furniture and bed frame and rug in there anyway, but I just felt the need to say that. Like literally the whole point of like these videos is like, oh, it's the big reveal, and our big reveal is gonna be it's staged. Woo. Oh my gosh. Look into my brain. It's just a bunch of bumblebees flying around, and sometimes they bump into each other, and that's when words come out. All right, so we are getting ready to lay the tile. This is something that we have been like ready to do well, we haven't been ready, but we've wanted to be ready to do this for a while now. And it's finally here. We're bringing in tile stuff right now. We have to measure out like where the center of the floor is so we know where to start tiling. And we have to make sure like all the tiles are mixed up. It is gonna be a process because we have to lay the tile, let it dry, grout it, and then seal it before we can really do anything in here. We just mixed our thin set. Here it is. For the first round of placing tiles. So as you can see, we're all set to go. We've got some of them set out. One recommendation that I've seen everywhere from like tile folks is spread out your tile, put it all down, and then make sure that it's all mixed up so that it looks super random. You know, if there are any like similar patterns or anything like that in the tile. With Saltillo, I'm not worried about that because it's already so like, it's a natural tile. There's already so much variation. And the place we got it from, like it's from like the same full set of shipments that they got, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be random as we like pull in stacks of tile and start placing them. You can already see there's some like orange, some red, a little bit of everything. This is gonna be interesting. I'm already super tired today. We both are, but we're kind of just ready to have this floor in so that we can stop thinking about it. We can stop worrying about it. We can just move on to the next project that we have, which is the rest of the house. If we were gonna do this again, we would snap chalk lines on the floor and not try and measure things out using tape because it was just way, way harder to keep track of where the center was. We wanted to be done by 4 p.m. It's 6 p.m. So we're taking a brief break, getting stuff ready to keep going. We're gonna order dinner just here to the house because that sounds awesome. And we got a lot to do. Oh, baby, so sweet. Everybody's doing good. We're just exhausted. The whole process of laying the tile probably took around 6 hours. This was our first time laying tile ever, which had something to do with it, but it is a lot of work. So prepare for a lot of work if you do something like this on your own. We're finishing up cutting the tiles that need to be cut and laying them, and yeah, tomorrow we grout, and then the next day we seal, and then we'll be golden. All right, we have, oh, there we go. The whole room tiled, woo! This right here is the only part that we haven't done yet, and you can see over where Alfie's standing too. We're still kind of figuring out what we're gonna put there. Hopefully some pretty tile or something like that. But yeah, this is kind of what the room looks like right now. It is a huge mess. We're gonna clean off this tile, vacuum everything, and then we'll get started on grouting it. We are on day too many of this project. I got super frustrated last night. We mixed too much grout basically, and it dried out before we were able to use it. Totally just like beginner's mistake. But for me, that was the last straw last night, and I just had to leave, go eat dinner, go sleep, and come back and finish grouting today. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go change out of this, and then I'm gonna take on trying to finish grouting. Finally seeing it coming together is the best feeling in the world, and such relief because it feels never ending right now. So yeah, I'll take you guys back in here and show you kind of what's done so far, and then you'll see me hopefully get the rest of it done. So as you can see, it's still really like dirty. Because we don't know really what we're doing. I mean, we do, but we don't know like best practices. So that's the stuff that's been grouted. You can come in here and you can kind of see, it just looks a lot more put together. And then here's the spaces that still need grout. And then this is our giant mess in this room. Hopefully by the end of today or later this afternoon, we'll be able to see what this room is actually, going to look like. I have a couple of spots on the wall where I got like grout color, like wet grout water on the walls that we just painted. So I'm gonna have to come in, and there's some spots that we need to fix regardless, where the tile and the wall meet, just because there was trim there before and we're doing no trim. I'm seeing this room come together, and it is filling me with so much excitement and joy, and more than anything, relief. I'm gonna cut the camera and we're gonna keep working. Okay. I'm so excited about this, obviously, because we've been working on it for like a really long time. Oops, nothing like a little bit of Dr. Pepper on the ground. We are done grouting, and so our next steps are gonna be cleaning it off, because you can see it's super dusty, so we'll go through and we'll like sponge clean it. I'm super excited, and then after that we're gonna seal it. The grout needs to set for a while before we're able to seal it, so we'll probably do that tomorrow. So while we're waiting for that, we finally get to move in. We're gonna go home probably sometime soon and pack up our stuff. And then we have a U-Haul like reservation for tomorrow. And we're gonna get the big stuff and everything that we need from our current house, our rental house, in here. And then tomorrow night is the first official night in here. It looks awesome, even though it looks really dirty. Like, I can just see it all starting to come together and starting to look the way that I like see it in my head. And that is one of the most incredible feelings. So yeah, this is just kind of a big moment. I think this was the most labor intensive thing that we wanted to get done before we moved in. So to have the hard part out of the way and to know that it's kind of just smooth sailing from here is a relief. All right, we are on to the last step. Woo woo. We're gonna get ready to seal all of the tile here. So what that looks like is just cleaning this off. You can see it's super dusty. So we're gonna clean this off with like a sponge and water, and then we'll seal it, and then our room will be all done. And I cannot wait to see what it looks like when all the dust is gone. You can probably hear my cat. We moved everybody over to this house last night, so we're all just adjusting to being in the new space, figuring out what that looks like for like the animals and stuff, because they're a little bit like, I don't know what is going on. I'm just freaking excited, dude. I'm so ready to just have our room be our room, especially like with such a beautiful like view of our backyard. It's just gonna feel like our own little oasis. So yeah, looking forward to it. All right, now that everything's clean, I'm just gonna grab this towel and we are going to seal the whole floor. So what you do is you basically just like buff the sealer, which I got this one. You basically just like rub it into all the tiles. So it's gonna be a little bit like, oh my gosh, my cat is freaking out. It's gonna be a little tedious, but it'll be so worth it. I'm so excited to see this done. I'm so excited to see it a little bit shinier. The only thing that I would change, like I think I've mentioned, is how many orange ones we have. But unfortunately with saltillos, it's a little bit hard to verify that you're like getting all red ones because it's natural. And we got a cheaper option, which impacts, you know, the quality. I mean, that's just what you get what you pay for. And we paid for some orange ones. When we do the whole house sometime in the future, we will be just splurging a little bit more so that we have all red tiles. I think it's a nice color pattern. I'm not too worried about it, and I'm excited to see it like all shiny. So here we go, making it shiny. How I'm gonna do this is I'm just gonna kind of pour some out on the floor and then buff it in. And I'll just use my towel to kind of go through and do that. Even though it's a really big towel, we'll just get more surface area with it. You want to make sure all the grout spots get covered and that you don't seal your knees on accident. I'm gonna splash just a little bit more kind of over here, and then I'm gonna make sure that all of the grout is covered as well. And make sure as you do stuff like this, you have the proper ventilation, because this stuff stinks. So I'm just gonna do this on all of the floors and I'll show you guys just the time lapse, because if you watch me do it in real time, you'd click off the video if you haven't already. As you can already tell, we finished the floors. The whole process of finishing them, moving in, starting other projects, finishing other projects, like we had so many things happening just in the span of a couple weeks. So I completely forgot about filming the rest of this video, doing literally anything else other than taking care of my animals, making sure that we had food to eat, and moving into the house. I've already mentioned this, but we both work full-time. So it is a lot of work just to do things here. But as you can see, that's floor that we put in, and that hallway is a hallway that we painted. It is so rewarding to be in a house. Thanks for sticking along till the end. I know that this update is coming really late and my cat is behind the camera. I did not get a really good shot of the floors before I started moving furniture in here. I was like halfway had stuff moved in before I was like, oh, I was going to like make a YouTube video of that. You guys, are we having issues? Are you in here to tell me you have to go outside? I have so much more to show you. That's all I will say for this vlog. There's so much more to do. There's so many more projects that I'm gonna be working on over the coming months, maybe even the next couple years. We have big plans for this home, but being able to look at this floor and have it done and look at our bedroom and just feel comfortable and warm, and the feeling of accomplishment that we got from doing these floors ourselves it's just a look into our future. And there is gonna be a lot more where this came from. Again, thank you for watching. I am making it my mission to get back into making videos more, so you'll see me very soon and you can hold me to it. All right, I'll leave you there for now with that promise of me being back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. You are beautiful and I am proud of you. That's what you can comment if you're looking for ideas. All right, see ya.